because BMW has brought its HP4 Race here, and this is a high-end motorcycle, almost unlike any other high-end motorcycle. This is Joseph Michler here. He's BMW's 4-cylinder and 6-cylinder product manager from BMW. We call him Sepp because the last name's tough for me. But Joseph, this thing is amazing. Carbon fiber frame and carbon fiber wheels. What else do we have in this piece of art?
Okay, you name it, carbon frame, carbon wheels. That brings the big benefit in terms of HL stuff, but what we have is the front fork. It's a FGR Erlins 300. It's direct from World Superbike. The brake calipers, T-floated brake calipers, GP4R as well from Motor 2, also really race stuff.
And also the swing arm too, right?
Yeah, swing arm is from Sutter Engineering. It's the same swing arm which we are using in the World Superbike. And maybe you will ask about the price.
Sure, yeah. Well, I hear it's a big number.
Yeah.
Just the swing arm is?
17,000 grand.
$17,000 or euros?
Euros or dollars. So a little bit.
It's out of my price range.
Absolutely.
So it all adds up to how much weight?
I have to tell it in kilo because I can convert.
Okay.
So dry weight is 146 kilo. Park Fermi, that's interesting. It's 160 kilo. That's just 3.5 kilo more than MotoGP.
Just 3.5.
Yeah.
So that's 7 pounds, 7 or 8 pounds more than
MotoGP in Park Fermi condition. So if it's fully loaded, it's 171 kilo.
Okay, and that's with its aluminum tank filled. This is what, 4.5 gallons?
17 liters.
17 liters, okay. And it's also got some pretty fancy electronics too, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. The dashboard is 2D dashboard. The ECU is direct from the World Superbike, the ECU World Superbike spec. Then you have the data logger here, GPS data logger, and then you have awesome riding modes. You have 4 riding modes: wet, intermediate, dry 1, dry 2. And what we have is the Audible Traction-Control.
Yeah, tell us a little bit of that, because when I took it out for a spin, it's very clear to the ear that it's cutting in. That's the benefit is what?
The idea of Audible Traction-Control is if you have normal traction control, then you're going to corner, lean in, then you have to open, and you have always a little bit watch on the dashboard if the yellow light is flashing, and so you hear it. So you can absolutely focus on the line where you want to pass someone or what line you want to choose, so that's the big benefit.
It's really a fantastic machine. S1000RR, we were riding here before, and it's a great bike, right? We've always rated it really highly at Motorcycle.com. And then you get on this, and it just amplifies the racy aspect to a whole new level. It's real. And how fast we go on the back straight? Just about 180, and the front wheel is coming over.
Yeah, the 5th gear, the front wheel is coming, and today I rev it out. And the gearing what we have already in is 308 kilometers per hour. That's how much miles?
190.
190, but when we change the gearing, I will believe that did 10 miles more on this back straight. The top speed of the bike is 338 kilometers per hour.
338, so that's more than 200 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Well, no wonder it was feeling pretty damn exciting.
Yeah, that's scary. I believe it's not other world between 290 and 340. It's not a world.
All right, and one more thing, the carbon fiber frame to me is the most special piece on this because this is a BMW product, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And what is the difference if you see here that's we called carbon view, that's for the fairing, it looks good and it's nice, but the frame, it's carbon drive. That the endless fiber is starting from the cylinder head to the pivot, and we can work with the different kind of layers, so we can play with the torsion, with the stiffness. And yeah, that's perfect. It's light. It's 8 pounds lighter than the standard frame, and yeah, we find the right ratio between flex and torsion.
And that's a BMW proprietary carbon fiber technology?
Absolutely, that's the same technology which we have used in the Formula 1 or i8, i3 cars. We produce it in California. The base material then comes to Germany, make the whole process, quality check and all that stuff, and then we produce. Normally, 2 people has to work 4 days on the frame if you make it by hand. So how we do it, we finish the frame in 1 hour.
You can build the carbon fiber frame in just 1 hour?
1 hour, yeah.
All right, well, there's some technology that's really advancing here, brought to you by BMW. Just 750 of these limited production?
Absolutely, absolutely.
And the price in American dollars, you know?
78, I guess.
$78,000. So just some pocket change for some of you. But I tell you, if you get a ride on this, you'll be thinking it's worth $78,000.
Thank you, guys.